I think we're live now. I think we are. And we have two devices going on, you guys. So, hello, Coach Hadassah here, metaphysician, personal development coach, wellness entrepreneur, and founding member of Extreme FX Global Academy, where Bitcoin and Forex collide. And today we have a guest. I think he has arrived. Here we go. Yes, he is here. I'm going to add him to the stream.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Wonderful. All right. So we are going live. Okay. I have you on. This is interesting.
Well,
I have you on one stream here, but not over here. Okay. No problem. No problem. Because I'm able to hear you here anyway. So today, this is Mind Your Business Monday, right? Where we talk about what? Minding your business. What do we mean by that? Well, of course, it's it's always about that millionaire mindset, right? We're like reconditioning our own minds because truly we're all millionaires. We are. We all are wealthy. We all have it in us. We have to bring it out of us. We have to cultivate our own minds because truly our minds have been cultivated, but it's been cultivated with seeds that are not beneficial to us. So, for those who are ready, I mean, like really, really, really ready because they see that it's like, hey, something's, you just feel unsettled. Put it that way. You feel unsettled. And so you know that there is something more out there for you, something different. And when you are ready for it, when you're ready to transform, what does the scripture say? Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. So we got to get our minds cultivated, right? To plant the good seeds in there. And then we start to bear fruit and then eat from off of it and have life more abundantly. But what better way than um, to see the fruits of our labor with our own children? Because we talk about that on Wealth Wednesdays. That what our family is our wealth, our children is our wealth. So what do I have here? But just one. I have one of my children. This is child number. Look, which one are you in number?
uh, you had too many.
I ain't do it by myself.
We got okay. And I think I'm the fourth.
No,
No,
I
I'm
know
not the fourth.
Myers. I know Myers' child
Wait,
number
Myers the
4.
fourth. Okay, so then I'm a fifth. I'm the fifth. Yeah,
Okay,
I'm the
so
fifth.
you child number 5.
Yeah.
Your son number 3. Wait, yeah, your son number 3, but your child number 5. 3 and 5, 5 and 3. Okay, cool. All right, so look, introduce yourself. What's your name?
My name is Ryahn Rogers. Um, I don't really know what to say besides that. Really. In situations like this, it's just funny because you just end up forgetting like everything about yourself when you need to introduce introduce yourself.
Well, it's okay because so far you're really doing good. This is the first time that you've really been interviewed, right?
Well, technically, it's my second because
Technically, it's just. What,
yeah,
what, what, when's your first time
my
being
first
interviewed?
interview was with Longhorn when I applied for Longhorn.
Right.
Yeah. Hmm.
You're right. Oh, okay. So how about that? First, before I ask you about that experience, how old are you?
I am 16 years old.
You're
I'm actually
16.
about to turn 17 in May. So yeah,
Okay, 17 in May. So are you a Gemini or a Taurus?
Taurus,
You're a
Taurus.
Taurus. Yeah. Taurus
Aren't
model.
Taurus usually about their money?
Yep.
See, I mean, see what I'm doing now.
Exactly. Taurus motto. is I have.
I have.
I have. Remember that. So
Okay.
Aries is I am, right? Because it's about identity. And then after that, Taurus is I have. So after self actualize with the I am, who you are, your identity, all of that. And then it's like, okay, well, and then now what do you have? So yeah, Taurus is about resources, really. So yeah, resources. So you have resources, then you have resources. And what are resources? But it's earth resources because they're very valuable. Gold, silver, copper, even platinum, things like that. Currency, money, value. Taurus is all about that value. So yeah, it's wonderful. You're wonderful.
Thank you.
You got some lighting in there. You look a little dark.
Uh, I could open my bathroom door. There's a window there. You
Yeah,
want me
but
to
it's
open my door? That's
well,
the only thing I can do to bring in more light, unless you want me to turn on my lamp.
yeah, do your lamp because it's right there. Yeah, you look like I'm talking to a shadow.
Is this better?
It's better. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
it's only on one side.
on one side.
There's not
Yeah,
really
I
much I could
mean,
do about it.
yeah, I know. We'll get that together next time. I mean, with modeling and all that kind of
Hmm.
stuff, I figured out lighting. Like, oh, the light got to be over here to do this. Okay, so you're 16 and you're about to be 17 in May.
Right. Yeah.
Okay,
Hmm.
so tell me about share a little bit with us about your experience with your interview because you went to apply for a job, right?
Hmm.
At the 16, and that's usually when um our young youth are, they want their own money, and it's understandable. It's that age you start, it's like, hey, my parents, I want these $50,000 pair of shoes, and my parents, they either don't have it or they're not gonna give it to me. So I need to have my own money. So tell us about your interview experience. Like, what was that like for you?
Um, it was okay. I mean, for your first interview, it's like it's hard not to be nervous.
Hmm.
I mean, I think I did pretty well not being nervous, but I definitely was nervous. Um, like you said, I wanted to have my own money, so I finished my goal for the last year, which was, I worked taking care of sister actually. I worked doing that to get enough money to buy computer parts. That was what I really wanted. So I got my computer parts, and I'm like, what now? I'm not doing anything. I was just sitting there on my computer, and I enjoyed it, but it was like, now I'm not doing anything productive. So I decided to apply for Longhorn,
Hmm.
and the interview, the interview, at least I thought it went well, but I wasn't hired. So I'm like, okay, I wasn't hired. I need to do something though. I can't just be sitting in the house, not not making money, pretty much not learning anything. So I asked you about trading, and here I am. So yeah, that's that.
I'm so proud of you, Ryan. You make me proud. Because like you said, you had a goal.
Mhm.
And yeah, you got on us about that computer. It's like, what can I do to get these computer parts? And you did. You really you worked hard, and you stepped in to help me take care of sister for, if I needed to go out of town or something like that. And you did really well. Cause I
Thank
I I I be afraid about people
you.
caring for
Actually, you
sister.
should like show like my oh well Meyer can't. Oh, that's unfortunate. You could show like Eli and Nikhil, so I can go to Texas with you.
Yeah, but see, they're going to the race though.
Oh, I forgot about Rock Hill. Ah,
Right.
yeah, okay.
They're
Man,
going, yeah, they're
I
going
really
through
want
it.
to go to Texas.
I know. I really want you to go to. I really want you to go. It sucks. But but yeah, we gonna figure something out for next time. Yeah.
Do you know when the next thing is? The
Um
next event?
in May, it's actually May 14th. I think it's like the weekend of May 14th, which is the two of the founders' birthday. Their birthday is 2 days after yours. Their Taurus is too, right? Right. Money, exactly. It's like I knew what we were supposed to be. So
Right.
their
Yeah.
birthday is 2 days
That'd be
after
cool.
yours.
It'd be like for my birthday,
Right. And so
birthday
I'm
celebration.
that's exactly. So I'm trying to figure it out. And then plus the thing is that we have to be at a certain rank. And so hey,
Oh,
right. I'm
what rank you
doing
got to be at?
diamond. I think
Diamond.
diamond. I think it's either I think it's diamond, gold or diamond, but I want to say diamond. So I mean, you already know what I'm doing. I've been you see me.
Yeah.
I ain't even cooking. It's like it's like cook $100,000 a month. Uh, every man for himself. I mean, hey, you got to do what we got to do. So because I've been cooking forever, I ain't made $100,000 a month. Cooking, cleaning, and sewing, baking, or anything else. So anyway, um, uh, yeah. So we gonna figure that one out. So another question that I have for you: Are you involved in any sports?
Oh yeah. I do BMX. It's not like the traditional um like tricks and stuff. I mean, people do tricks in it, but it's not like you know with the bikes. Everything is different about the type of BMX that I do. Basically, you're supposed to get across the course as fast as you possibly can within like 40 seconds. I think the pros do it in like 30
30,
seconds.
yeah, 30.
Yeah.
Anytime I've timed it, it's been like
hmm
35 to 38 seconds.
So yeah, I do that sport. I do it as a hobby, like it's pretty fun, and then I can stay fit doing it too. And then it's also like it's not a team sport at all. It's really all about the individual because you gotta be the first one across the finish line, no matter what. You gotta do what you gotta do. So that's the sport that I do.
Yeah, it's brutal, as we see.
Yeah,
What just happened to
yeah,
Meyer?
exactly. What just happened to Meyer?
What just happened to Meyer? Yeah, yeah. So, how long have you been doing that?
I
The
actually
BMX
do
sport.
not know. I think I was 5 when I started.
You were 5.
4 or 5, one of those. You'd have to ask Dad. You'd have
Okay.
to, yeah, you'd have to
Yeah,
ask
we
him.
know. He know.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, wait. Everybody, cover your ears. Earl, how old was Ryan when he started? Was he 4 or 5? He had just turned 5. Yeah, I know. Usually you all, because you all started, so it was anywhere between 3 and 5. So you had just turned 5.
Mm,
Yeah,
okay.
when he started. I think Meyer started when he was 4. Eli started, I think, at 4. Nikhil was 3. He was waiting.
Yeah.
See, on that picture of him on that Strider bike. Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. He was jumping. It's like you on the Strider bike, dude. Uh okay. So but you like it because you say you stay fit. It's a good
Yeah.
hobby, things like that. But it's an individual sport. You're on a team, but not necessarily.
Right. Yeah. hmm
Right. Yeah. Or you represent you rep that's a
It's like
better way
it's
to
like
put
a
it.
jersey. It's just it's a jersey, and then it's kind of safe patch. Like I wouldn't break or I wouldn't do something on a track to break my teammate's arm. you know.
Yeah, right, right,
So
right.
like if it's like if it comes to that situation to where I have to win, but I'm gonna have to break your arm too, I'm gonna, just chill because it's my
Mm-hmm.
teammate, So it's kind of
Yeah,
like that, you know.
yeah, yeah. It definitely teaches you how to be tough
Yeah,
out there.
definitely. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
you
a
know how many times I crashed. I crashed way too many times. I got too
whew,
many scars.
man.
I'm
Yeah,
surprised I haven't broke something yet. I'm gonna not jinx it either.
right. I mean, I'm so over it. I know people, like the moms thing, like, oh, my baby. It's like it's seven of them, five of them boys. Something is bound to happen. So it's like, mom, such and such crashed. Are they okay? They alive? They breathing? Okay. Is it? You pick up your head, put it back on. We're gonna take you to urgent care. It's kind of like that now. Okay. All right. So that's cool. So you're homeschooled.
Yeah, yeah, I'm homeschooled. Yeah, it's
Okay. And so how was that? Like, what are the pros and what I'm gonna ask you? What are the pros and then what are the cons of homeschooling?
well,
Which one do you want to go with
it's
first? You
like
want to go with the
it's okay.
cons first or the
Let's
pros?
start with the pros.
Okay.
Um, I guess you could call it pros or pro. Uh, because for me it's just it's like a whole bunch of pros under one thing. It's the freedom that comes with homeschooling. So with homeschooling, I can learn what I want, how I want, and learn at my own pace too. I don't have to be
Mm-hmm.
rushed and pushed to learn something, especially if it's something I don't want to learn or don't need to learn. So that's really good, the freedom. And then I can also be at home doing it too. Just be comfortable at the house. So
Yeah,
that
Taurus is our homebodies.
so that's the
Taurus is like the comfort of home. Oh,
okay, and then the cons or con. It'd probably be like the social part because you're not in a school building with a whole bunch of classmates or anything.
mhm.
So you definitely meet less people. But then again, that could be remedied because we actually did a homeschool group. It's just a group of homeschoolers. So technically, there is no cons, at least in my opinion. But that's just my opinion.
Okay. Yeah, when I was called on high to homeschool, of course I was shaking in my boots like, uh, it actually took 10 years before we actually did it. It really did. And that was the biggest thing when I started trying to get support, and it didn't come till Meyer graduated 8th grade. The homeschool support didn't really come until Meyer. I mean, well, I'll say this: I found the support through the homeschool group, and which I was looking for socialization for you all,
Mm,
and yeah, and that became the support, and so because I didn't think that socialization wasn't important. I thought it was highly important. However, it was the kind of socialization
right.
because
Yeah.
I
It's
mean,
public school. I mean,
socialization,
not shunning it or
socialization. What about the
anything, but
socialization? I
I'm
mean,
I'm actually
if I'm
glad I
socialized
was
by a
in.
bunch of gangbangers,
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was getting to. Like that. I'm glad I wasn't in that environment.
yeah,
Like, because I feel like I could have definitely turned out way different than how I am if I was in that environment.
yeah, yeah. 'Cause that's one thing I learned later on down the line, and I talk about that a lot with Bruce Lipton and that environment, that experiment.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
did you see the
100%.
rice experiment?
Yeah.
The rice, yeah. And so you saw environment, right?
Yeah.
And that's what happens with us, like with our bodies, with our minds. We can be, molded in an environment that's just unhealthy. And it can definitely be an unhealthy environment. And so, yeah. All right. So in your opinion, you said there's really no cons.
Hmm.
Okay. All right. Um and okay, so here's the question. Look, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty now. What interested you about the Extreme FX Young Guns Entrepreneurship and Development Program?
Um, the the trading, really. I mean, it's just the fact that I wanted to make my own money and be a part of something too. Cause I don't. I'm pretty sure nobody likes to feel useless, not really doing anything. So it's pretty like just pretty much just like being wanting to be a part of something and wanting to learn too. So
Mm-hmm.
that's what really interests me, the fact that I'm learning something really, and then
Mm-hmm.
yeah, just the fact that I'm learning something.
The fact that you're learning something. Okay. So what have you learned so far? Like about like trading, and how is that whole experience for you?
Um, I'm actually watching the charts right now.
You
Uh,
watching charts right
yeah,
now?
that's why I've been looking away a lot because I'm actually looking at my favorite pair. Um,
What's your favorite pair?
it's AUD USD. It's moving slow right now, but um, but like what I've learned, I don't know if it might sound like a whole bunch of gibberish to you or anyone else, but like trend lines and key levels, the Fibonacci, it's a whole lot that I've learned so far. And honestly, I think I'm progressing pretty well and pretty fast. Like, like, like it's just really cool. It's really cool. Like King Pip, he actually made me like waking up on Monday for his King Pip in Cashville, waking up on Monday for Cashville's classes, and then King Pip's trading corner, which happens I think at like 10 o'clock. So
Mhm.
Mondays are really really nice, really nice. I
So
used to like Mondays. I'm pretty sure a lot of people can agree with me on that one.
you like so okay, so let me get this straight. So with the Extreme FX Young Guns Youth Entrepreneurship and Development Program, and Cashville, which is King, Pip, and Aaron,
Hmm.
because they do the New York session in the mornings,
Yeah, the
right?
New York session. Hmm.
Okay, and so you like getting on there in the
Yeah,
morning.
yeah. I think I've only missed mm, probably like 3 lives out of. I think I started on the 26th of February, and I've only missed three lives since then.
Okay, all right. Well, remember, treat this like school,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
right? We want perfect attendance.
I mean, I was going through
I'm
a
paying,
a
I'm paying
rough
tuition.
rough week.
Yeah.
I actually have to. My phone is actually about to die.
Put
I'm
your
gonna take
charger
this
in.
off. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
about to. I'm about to.
okay. Will I still be able to hear you? What's that?
The sound is messed up.
What's
Can you can you hear me, Ma?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. All right, we can continue.
It's not as good as
Ma,
before. Yes.
I
Oh,
don't
that's
know
bad.
if you're doing anything. It's bad.
It's bad.
We'll have to
It,
wrap this up quickly then before my phone dies. I tried charging it
You want to
before the stream.
you want to come down here?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Okay. You could come down here and we just have to be in my, you know, stream.
Okay.
Cuz I have one more question. All right. So he's going to come downstairs. um he was upstairs in his room. Like he was really watching pairs on the. It's like you're supposed to be interviewed, and he's like, "That's why I'm looking at the screen. Like I'm looking away because I'm watching my favorite pairs." But that's what we want, right? This is what we want. I mean, value. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna have to sit. It's a stool in sister's closet, but it's something on it. You want to move it or okay? We just don't want this to fall down. Okay. Um. All right. So here we are. Can we hear?
I hope so.
All right. We got to make this work, and then you want to look toward that way.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. Okay. So 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 you were talking about. Well, you was kind of wrapping up Mondays. You said you like Mondays now, and the thing
Mm-hmm.
is, many people don't like Mondays,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, I understand. I mean, you just you getting off your break. You gotta go back to work and everything. I mean, it's natural. It's natural to not like Mondays.
Yeah, and and that's why I try to be maybe empathetic is what I want to use because honestly I never had that problem with Mondays because my old
Mm-hmm.
profession we didn't work on Mondays, like it was against the law for the beauty salons to be open, although you could take walk-ins or it had to be by appointment only, but for the most part um we worked either our work day started either Tuesday or Wednesday. Clientele would pick up on Wednesday. So Monday was the day that I would do my errands, run my errands, shop, and look half off at the thrift store. Them was good days. Mondays was always good days. And so when I see people, work, and then don't get me wrong, ain't nothing wrong with having look, nothing wrong with having a job, especially if you're a doctor. We need y'all. We do. We don't like the we need doctors. We need stuff like that. But we just need people to like what they do.
Yeah, that's one thing. Like, it's way too many people with there's way too many people who hate their jobs, and
Right.
that's also the cause of disease too. Like cancer, that comes from stress. Straight up, it comes from just. I mean, if you doing something for a living and you hate it, think about that. You hate what you do for a living.
For a
For a
living.
living, you hate what you do for a living.
Wow. That word. You hate what you do for a living. To live. You
Exactly.
hate living, basically. Because it's 12 hours in a day and it's 12 hours in a night. So in those 12 hours, 8 of those hours are spent working on a job, which means there's 4 hours left in a day. Usually 2 of those hours is used commuting to work and from work. So now you're talking about 10 hours. So then there's really 2 hours left out of the day. And that's not including if you might work overtime or something else, whatever
Mm-hmm.
you do. And so that's 12 hours of what you don't like.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got to come home and try to unwind from that, which may take about another hour or two. And then do that, just type vegging out and escaping through. entertainment that is
Yeah.
garbage. Oh gosh.
And that's what I mean. I didn't want to end up like that. Because, like I said before, stress is what really causes cancer. I mean, there's other things too,
Yeah, it opens.
but
It
it really
lowers your immune
yeah,
system.
it basically helps it get that way, you know.
Mm.
And I didn't want to, like I said before, if you just think about what I said. You hate what you do for a living. I didn't want to end up hating what I did for a living.
Yeah, that's not the right foot to get started on. And so you're you're
And that's
really
what I
headed
mean
in the
though.
right direction.
I'm learning it, and then marking up the charts is fun. That's what you want to be doing. You want to do something. Obviously, you want to do something that's fun. So if you working and doing something that's fun, that's all the more better. You
Yeah,
making money while you having fun.
yeah. Because
It sounds like a win-win to me.
it is because our health is really looking at it from astrology and the natal chart. The sixth house rules routine, daily routine, work environment. So that's your health routine and your work environment is one. It's I can't even say that it's closely related. It is one. That's the sixth house. And then the house opposite of that is the 12th, which is a psychological house. So, and that works together. So, what you do every day routinely is working on your psyche, which is soul, mind, and psyche is synonymous. That's one. So, yeah. Well, I'm so glad and grateful and thankful and all of that that um, our Heavenly Father saw fit to answer the prayers and what I would say to y'all all the time. Remember what I would say?
You say a lot of things.
I do say a lot of things. But that what I used to tell you all about, um, by the time you all get between 16 and 18, what would I say?
Oh, is it trade school?
Yeah, that I wanted you all to go to
Yeah, I
trade
actually
school.
remember when you told me about trade school. And I'm like, oh yeah, this is way better than um, let's say college, because it's not a lot of debt. It depends on what you're going to college for, of course. Though, like if you're going for to be a doctor, but it's like I wasn't trying to be a doctor. um, but the trade school, you can learn plumbing stuff like that, just trades.
Mhm.
And I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go to trade school when I'm 16. Here I am, not the trade school I thought I'd be in, but hey, honestly, I like this one better.
I was like, y'all going to trade school. You gonna find a trade. You going to 16, 18. One of them, you getting a skill set before you go, and you getting a skill set. The way he answers prayers and stuff, I'm just like, wow. Okay, so we asked you that question. Oh, okay. So the last one, what are your long term, your short term goals, and your long
Short
term
term
goals as far
goals.
as trading and then just life
Hmm.
in general? I mean, of course, you're about to be 17, so I mean, sure, I had goals when I was 4, and then they totally changed. I was determined to be a salon owner and the coldest hairstylist on the planet. And Yahweh was like, I got something else for you to do. I'm like, no, I want to do hair.
um, Short term, long term goals. Well, I don't know if this is long term or short term, but I want to have 20,000 in my account by the end of this year in my trading account.
You said that's short term.
I'm not sure if it's short term or long term.
That's short term.
That's short
You
term.
can. I mean, think about the trading plan that we have that we're about to. Excuse me, that we're about to start at
How
10.
long is that? It's like
It's 12 weeks from April 11th to July
so
4th
that's
at
a
10
short
pips a
term goal.
day. compounding with $100, that's $20,000. At 30 pips a day, compounding $100 in 12 weeks, that's a little over 60,000.
Mm.
That's 12 weeks. That's short term.
Yeah, that is short term.
But even if a year, some people don't make $20,000 a year, or maybe they do make $20,000 a year, but
Well,
it's
okay,
not
so
at home.
say okay, a long term goal. I wouldn't I wouldn't know what the timeline would be. I definitely want to master trading and get like how King Pip is,
Mhm.
but I don't know like how long down the line that would be.
Okay, so say 5 years, 10 years, in the next five.
Okay, now in 10 years, I think I'll be at that point. Like, and definitely in 10 years, I feel like how old am I? I'm about to be 17, so then
27.
27, 27. That's how old am I? But yeah, by 27, yeah, I feel like I'm gonna be a god at trading by then.
You're gonna be a trading
Yeah.
god. I heard that. You better be a trading god. God Ryahn. Okay. Um. Uh. And so that's 10 years. Okay. And you're gonna be well. I know you. You'll stay consistent.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
You'll definitely stay. Consistent and
I mean,
learning.
especially if you love doing what you learn. I mean, of course you want to learn it more.
Okay.
I mean, those live sessions, that's an hour a day. Some people don't spend 20 minutes on something really. It's a I don't really know how to explain it,
Yeah. Now
but
have you?
it's a lot of attention span is short, pretty much for a lot of people.
Tell me about it.
Like, yeah,
you know, I had a hard time doing YouTube videos, not because I didn't want to do them, but because I'm thinking about other people's attention span. I'm trained to talk for 120 minutes,
hmm
right?
and that's what I
Doing
mean.
lectures and
I've been
stuff.
able to actually basically train myself to watch 30-minute plus videos, 2 hour videos, stuff like that. Like um
But people will watch a movie for an hour or
that's
so, or
exactly it.
even whole
It
Netflix
just for
series.
me, it's just like if I love what I'm learning, really,
Mm-hmm.
I I put that time in. Like say, computer hardware.
Mm-hmm.
I'm usually watch the videos I usually watch is 30 minutes long,
Mm-hmm.
just normal.
Look, Ryan, you know who that is?
Uh, how you say your name?
That's Kiana,
Kiana.
Miss
Okay,
Kiana.
Miss Kiana. Thank you, Miss Kiana. My neck.
She's one of our master trading educators. Yes. And so so you are really on the right track. I'm very proud of you and what you're doing. Have you been through the entire trading academy?
Yeah, I've actually went through there. Definitely, yeah,
How
I
many
went through there.
times?
1.5.
One and a half.
Yeah, one and a
Okay.
half. I definitely should go there through it more times, but
Yeah,
I've
and
been
it's
doing other. I've definitely been doing other things
yeah.
like the
But
not saying the
those videos, they're
lives,
like
but
3 hours top. So you can chop that up and go through it again.
wait, videos, 3 hour videos.
Yeah. Like the whole
Did I
thing.
miss something in the?
The academy. The
Oh, the whole
the
right, the
total.
whole academy
Right. The total
videos,
is
right?
about 3 hours.
Oh
So
yeah, I
I'm
was able to
saying
finish that in like 2 days the first time.
right. Because the total is 3 hours. So you figure, I mean, if you did an hour a day, you'd have been through there 3 days out of
Yeah,
the week. So you could, definitely do it again. So
okay,
yeah, just
all right. Yeah,
but
I'll keep going at it.
yeah, but I know that you like getting on the live sessions and stuff like that. Okay, so then this is what we're gonna do. Um, so this wraps up our You did your long term goal and short term goal. You talked about that, right?
Yeah, I did. I did.
Okay. All right. So this wraps up our power hour. And usually what I do is invite you all over to the Hyper Lounge at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, 5 p.m. Eastern. However, today, starting today, Mondays and Wednesdays, we're gonna switch this thing up, right? We're gonna switch it up. Because we have the Extreme FX Young Youth Entrepreneurship and Development Program on Mondays and Wednesdays. So I invite you all to www.newmembers.org, and the passcode is icon in all caps. Okay, this is every Monday and Wednesday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern. Again, newmembers.org, and the passcode is icon in all caps for our Extreme FX Young Guns Youth Entrepreneurship and Development Program. So as you can see, this is my son Ryan. He's number 5 of 7, and he's 16, about to be 17 years old. He's in the program. I have, how many of us are in here?
Like I said before, you had too many.
It's I'm talking about
In the
it's,
current
it's
household,
me. No, not in the
or
household,
in
but
the FX thing.
yeah, in the program. It's myself,
It's you.
sister,
Yeah, it's you, me,
you,
Eli, and
Eli.
sister. So that's
So
4.
that's 4,
Yeah.
and then and we're about to bring the Keel over here.
Right.
So it'll be 5 of us. So 3, and then Meyer soon. If he just sit down or something, I don't. I look. I know how he gonna get got. Watch when your account start racking up.
Yeah, I already
Then
know.
he gonna be like,
I'm trying to tell him, but
he's
he
trying to
not
tell.
listening.
Look, sometimes people don't listen. It's not until they see. As a matter of fact, that was the story of King Pip and Aaron. Aaron was the younger brother. He was trading first, and when he started seeing Aaron's results, then then he was like, "Hey, yo, wait, hold on, little bro, what you don't leave me behind." Now he a master, right? So it just happens like that sometimes, and it's okay, right? It's okay. So look, we say for you all, look, bring yourselves, bring your children, like bring your children, because I was doing some research on you all's generation earlier. You all are Gen Z, born 1997 to 2015, and it says that this generation is really open to personal finance education, and the reason being is because they see the mess of a debt that their parents are in, and those parents would be us, Generation X, that has a what I wrote it down. It was some stats like debt of about $150,000 or more, and which is mortgage and student loan debt. So of course it was more than $150,000, because shoot, the mortgage might be that or more. Then you add student loan debt on top of it, right? So this generation is more practical, and which pragmatic means practical, but practical, conservative in terms of their finances, and they just want to do a little something different. This generation is more open to trades, learning a skill set, something that they can uh, really see value and money, and then rebuilding things, because they're looking like we're getting broken structures. So we're gonna have to learn how to build this back up that's been torn down or away or whatever. So it's really interesting. So um Oh, Kiana asks it. No, my Myers an Aries. Like he's an Aries like me. He's an Aries with a Leo rising, as I have. Uh, and but he has a Capricorn moon like his dad. So you oh my gosh.
Oh,
So
no time.
yeah, he did some things, but Meyer like money because he like status. That's that moon
You
part.
like running away from it?
Hmm.
Nothing.
He like, but that's that moon part. So when he starts seeing Ryan with his dollars, watch. We already know what he's gonna do. So I don't even trip on it. Oh my gosh, what did I just do here? Oh shoot, I really just did that. Now I gotta glue this back together. So so yeah, our Gen Z is a great fit for our program. They really are. This is something that many of our children, of our youth in this program. I mean, when when they're here on Mondays and Wednesday nights, they are so excited. They really are. They are so excited to be learning this skill set and seeing that it is something that they can do productive on their cell phones or tablets because they're on it anyway. And then they can get their own money. It's just like, oh my God, something that I saw with Miss Kiana and her son, 8 years old, and he was playing the game because they like the roadblocks. Trust me, I know all about it. Right? Mom, can I get Robux? Mom, can I get Robux? I'm like, what are you spending this real money on virtual stuff? Anyway, um, he, she said, okay, if you want the game, you catch some pips. He made $18 in 2 minutes, and he was playing his game. Right? He made $18 in 2 minutes, bought his Roblox, and was playing his game. Eight, right? They can learn this skill set. They can make their own money, and they feel proud. They feel it gives them a sense of confidence and independence, feeling good about themselves that they can do that and they don't have to wait forever and try to beg their parents for money, and maybe they can get some, maybe they can't. Just know, right? Let's give them a better way. And I'd rather invest like me, because of course, this is an investment, but it's just that it's an investment. I'd rather invest, the monthly membership so that, as a matter of fact, what happened the first night when I enrolled you?
Oh, the first night?
Yeah.
Oh.
And you went in a demo account and you just entered in the trade
Oh
ideas.
yeah. That was a good night. So I made $16.
Mm-hmm.
$16. So if I would have set my lot size to 0.01.
That was at the live account or the demo? Because
This was the live. This was the live.
Okay.
No. You're right. You're right. It was a demo and then it was the live.
Right.
So on the demo, I made $100 because I set that lot size that I wanted. So the lot size being 0.1.
So if you was in a live account,
so if I was in a live account and I had that lot size, I would have made $100.
So you would have made my money back.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then after that, the day after, I made $6 in the live. But it's because I couldn't set my 0.1 lot size. I didn't have enough equity in the account to set a higher lot size. But if I was able to set my lot size I had in the demo, I would have made $6.
Wow. See? So in a demo account, when we enrolled him, and then he practiced in a demo account in which all he did was enter in the trade ideas that you get with the membership, right? So you can make money immediately. And he was so excited. He was like, Mom, how do people not get this? I just made I just made your money back. He was upset. He was like, I don't see how people don't get it. Man, the brain has been hardwired. That's what it is. Our brains have been hardwired for complexity and thinking that everything is a scam and all of that. And it's unfortunate because I mean it happens. There are scammers out here. It's scammers everywhere, right? They're everywhere. But this is not. It's not. And I mean, I really don't spend time trying to convince people what to do. I just tell them what to do.
Yeah, but
Okay, so thank you so much, Ryahn. It was pleasant having you, and I might have to have you on again.
ooh,
At not like
I'm probably gonna be busy. I got things to do now.
not all the time, but maybe once a month.
Okay,
Is that okay?
probably.
Is-
Okay, yes.
Once a month on a Monday or a Wednesday, either a Monday or Wednesdays.
Yes.
Today is a Monday,
Okay. All right. Okay.
right?
That's
Because Mind Your Business Monday and Wealth Wednesdays, because my children are my wealth,
all right.
right? Okay. Thank you so much, Ryahn.
No problem.
You want to say bye to everybody?
Bye, everybody.
I just love that boy. All right, so that is our power hour. Right, Shaleria, he booked and busy. He he is booked and busy, right? So I'm busy. I got things. What is his things to do? Look, he has two monitors. So yeah, he's already and already telling me, like, Mom, I need to set up where, we need more monitors so I can watch the screen with these pairs and watch the screen over here with these pairs. And I'm okay. Look, I just upgraded to my pocket options today. And it took everything in me. I promise you it did. It took everything in me to wait until today because today my membership renewed. So I wanted to yes, he already got a master setup, right? But I wanted to I didn't want it the membership to come out on different days and all of that. So when it was presented that it was available, I was like, oh, I was so ready to pull the trigger that day. But I waited. I waited till today. So my membership renewed and I went on and, got my pocket options. And so that when it does renew, it's all coming out on the same day. So, woo! I am so excited for that, right? And shoot, let these kids have at it. They could do all that stuff because they got time. They got brain space. They got the mind space. I don't. Right? Like I'm learning. I've learned the basics and what to do and how to do it, but I don't have time. I don't have that kind of time. I don't. So, I'm with the seniorpreneurs on that one. that that is the product for me, the binary options. But your children, get your children over here in our program to learn how to trade. There are so many that are out here doing it, but here's the thing about it, just like anything else. I mean, like, okay, hey, did I teach myself how to do hair? Yeah, because I'm visual. So I can watch somebody do something and then, imitate it, practice all of that. But here's the thing about it. I knew what I was doing, but I didn't know what I was doing. Why? Because when I did go to school, I learned the skill. There was so much more than to just doing hair, right? It was so much more than just, shampooing hair, making sure that it's clean, getting the style and all of that kind of stuff. So much more to it. So much more. You have to learn the body, you have to learn the anatomy, you have to learn the nerves, the nervous system, um all kinds of skin conditions and scalp conditions and if you what to recognize when you see it to know if you need to refer that person out, you know And I mean, just all kinds of stuff. So it's so much more. And even with massage therapy, because I'm a licensed massage therapist, same thing. Okay, I can get the rubbing on somebody, and somebody can rub your shoulders. It's like, oh, but then when you learn the skill set, you're learning the muscles. You're learning what muscles do what. You learn the kinesiology and all that. So you cannot be you could be self-taught to a point, right? You could get some general basic knowledge, but then you need to be trained by master educators, and no matter what it is that you do, period. Right? So I'm for education. I'm just for proper education. That's it. I'm for proper education. I'm all for people going to school to do what it is that they're going to actually do. I mean, every profession or whatever has its issues, but just like anything else, you roll with the issues when it's something that you truly love, passionate about, and committed to. That's the key. That's the key word, what you're committed to. Okay? Because, oh, I love to do, you can love something and leave it alone. You could be passionate about something and burn out. But whatever it is that you commit yourself to, that lasts longer than the love and the passion. Okay? Because both can wear thin, right? But it's what you commit to. So commit to what you truly love and passionate about. And look, I am so passionate about my children learning a skill set that no matter what they do, no matter what they do, they could go in the market, they can catch them some pips, they can have some money for the day if that's what they want to do, or be masters at it and trade and build up accounts, because look, they can pay for their own stuff, they can pay for their own education, they can start setting aside money to invest and other things. And I mean, it just opens up the world to where when we do, when they spread their wings and fly away, we have a surety and a peace that they're independent and self-sufficient. I don't want my children dependent on me. I don't. I want them to be self-sufficient when they go out there. And it's more than just more than just learning the skill set to get some money. It's personal development and financial literacy. Because okay, a fool and his money will soon part, right? But wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our times and the strength of our salvation. We want them to have the wisdom and the knowledge, the personal development, the financial literacy, so that when they go out there in the world, they know how to handle themselves and be good stewards over their money, unlike we were, right? Apparently, we weren't taught that. If you heard Ryan, he's like, look, I want to wake up. I feel good about Mondays when I when I wake up on Mondays. I like Mondays, right? He liked Mondays. Well, why? Well, the market is usually closed. Well, it's not necessarily closed over the weekends if you're trading the crypto, but for the most part, market open on Sundays at like 4 or whatever, but it's just kind of getting acclimated. He don't really like trading on Sundays. So he's waiting for Mondays because the market. That's why he like Monday. That's a good thing. That is a good thing. And starting that early. He's about to be 17. He got some time to go. So, you know, I'm I got 7 of them. I got some more to go. It's this 15-year-old and this 13-year-old next. But we got it. Okay. So again, you see that down there at the bottom is scrolling through, right? Every Monday and Wednesdays. Um, the the Extreme FX Youth Entrepreneurship and personal development program, right? 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern, newmembers.org, password icon. We will be there tonight. We will be waiting for you, right? And then again on Wednesdays. Okay. So I'll be back here at what, 6 o'clock? Well, 6:15. Well, 6:30. I don't know. It seems like I've been skipping all over the 6 o'clock hour. Maybe I think it's 6 or 6:30. I don't know. In the 6 o'clock hour, we're gonna be back for the 15-minute mind reset, where we're just gonna recap these things that we talked about today on Mind Your Business Monday, and then also giving a reminder about the 6 p.m., 7 p.m. Hour with our youth development program here at Extreme FX with our young guns. All right. So you guys take care. See you again on the other side of success. Peace.